Hi, I'm Anikis, and I just had a training and just finished it, and I got this inspiration to have a tiny conversation with you about something that is really important, and that is topic sleeping to mastery. So, why sleeping is important to become a master or to master your life? Well, the thing is that, first of all, the sleeping helps you produce these hormones of things that they're just so important in your body. I'm not a scientist or a doctor, so I don't know all of them. But the thing is, there are many hormones that get released during the sleep, and if you don't sleep enough, they will not produce themselves in enough big quantities that your body can be then efficient and work good. So the good sleep, enough hours of sleep, will mean more energy for you. And it will also do, well, when you sleep, your thoughts go like, and all this new knowledge that you gain and experiences, they get filed into all these different areas in your brains and get like into the library so you can use them. And you kind of get reborn. The saying that every time you go to bed, you die, and then you're reborn in the morning. It's a new beginning. So, why I think sleep is very important, I can see through my own experiences, because I was not respecting this part of my life, let's say, just half a year ago for 1 year, where I was not sleeping enough, right? And the thing was, I thought that I'll be more efficient that way, but actually, when I was taking away my sleep, I became less and less and less effective. So the things that I could do routinely every day, I actually then, wanted to do more in one day, but then the next day I would kind of get it less done, and then, so it would be varying up and down. So it was not the pleasant experience, even though sometimes it's really nice to, just pull through the night and do something and be rebellious and enjoy the flow of whatever you're doing, right? Really important fact is um, you have to go early to bed and wake up early. Why is that so? Because during around 1 in the morning, you already have to sleep at least 2 hours, that this hormone gets released in your brains, which is really important, but I don't know its name because it's not really important what's the name, but it's important that it's the hormone that needs to get released. So, and I saw in the last week, I had such a beautiful knowledge experience with this week. Why? Because I was not respecting the sleeping part the way I said I will. I gave my word to myself. So I didn't go to bed at 10 every day. So I started going to bed at 11, at midnight, at 1 o'clock, even at 2 o'clock. And, even though sometimes then, after sleeping for a few days for 6 hours, let's say, and 5 hours also, what I noticed is that subconsciously I was, I guided myself into this experience to not have enough sleep, so I would fall back into the pit where I was before, because that is where my subconscious and my being was comfortable in being tired all the time because it was so used to it. So I kind of started, like pulling back, and I was sleeping just, 1 hour less or 2 hour less per day. Yeah, and what happened is that I became less efficient. I stopped waking up in the morning. My routine started suffering. So I would still do my routine, but I wouldn't do it, before my work, but I would do it in between the long break and after the work, my morning routine. So it wasn't any morning routine anymore. So and that really doesn't work for me, right? So I took that experience and now I see how this is so important. So one thing is to sleep better, is to go to bed around 10. Um, and it's really important to drink enough water. So the way you live your life also impacts on your sleep. So every morning when I wake up, I drink half a liter of warm water, just to wash my system. And then I go do, I go into toilet, do my stuff, clean my body, and then do a cold shower, which is really fun, wakes me up. And then I drink another half a liter of water with lemon and some of the green powders, like broccoli powder and all this um, this green leafy this stuff that you can buy that are really good for the alkalization of your body. So the lemon and that thing, and a bit of specially bought really good quality organic vitamin C and magnesium, which is really important. So I absorbed that another half a liter. So I already in the morning I drank 1 liter of water, which is really good. So really important. And then before I go to bed, or even in bed, I just do just few sips of water, just to have something flowing and cleaning my body again. And before I go to bed, I don't eat anything for 2 to 3 hours. And it's really important that once per day that you have from 12 to 14 hours of fast, which is not eating, let's say, from 6 or 7 o'clock and then till 7 o'clock in the morning or 8 o'clock in the morning. I usually eat around 8:30 or 8:15, something like that. So I have 14 hours of fast, so your body can rest in between, so that you don't have all this stuff happening inside of your body that doesn't, serve your sleep. And one thing that I really notice is put all electronics out of your bedroom. It just bedroom should be a sacred place for sleeping and doing another thing on us. You know what I mean? If you have a partner, um, and sleeping in total darkness. Because even if you have your eyes closed, you can still feel the light coming through it, and that disturbs your dreaming state. And what I also noticed is, because yesterday I was pretty, I had this kind of, I went back into distress before I learned what was the point of this lecture of life, let's say. And then when I went to bed, before I went there, I just wrote down, okay, all the things that worked and didn't work for me, okay? And also, I was observing what are 3 things that I'm grateful for, for health, for this experience that I learned, for my great family and this knowledge and the skills that I have, all this. There you have so many things that you can be grateful for. Name me only 3 things, and then feel your body. How do you feel in your feet, in your stomach, in your, just go through your body, scan your body. How do you feel? Are there tensions inside? And then feel your emotions, just name the emotions that you feel. Are you stressed? Are you at peace? Are you, you have so many different emotions that can be clicked together into one different thing, and then also observe your thoughts. Are they playful? Are they all stressed? Are they like jumping? Are they flowing, and just be with that. And then, the thing that changed for me was the moment I went to bed, I was smiling and I went relaxed, because everything that I needed, I let go, and I went to bed empty. So I think sleeping to mastery is really important, and I hope you got something out of it. Thank you for taking your time to listen to this video and watch it. You can follow me on Facebook or on it's not Twitter, it's how do you call it, Instagram. Yes, Instagram. I post pretty much every day. I post how this stuff go, they work. It's really cool. You have to see this. It's like I've been working now on different copies by Alma Tadema, which is really nice. Oh my God, it's so cool. It's Come on. That's the third one. I love this one. It's so beautiful. So Alma Tadema, they have this beautiful exhibition. It's the biggest exhibition in the last 100 years here in Holland. Then it goes to Vienna, and then it goes to London next year. So, and I'll take advantage of, it's 2 hours and a half with the train away, and I decided to make 3 to 5 copies and go there and compare them. So I think as a painter you learn so much. And you know, on Instagram every day I'm sharing the how it goes. And yeah, I will be painting today, and I will share it today. Also, the next step, what I do. So stay tuned. You can email me, please. If you like this video, share it with your friends that might get inspired also, or subscribe to my channel, or like it, or you know, do whatever you want. Stay happy, and I hope that you get enough sleep, that you can stay healthy, because that's a really important part of our lives, you know. And at least in this part of the world, we have winter, so you know, winter time, you can relax a bit more. You can sleep another hour more. So you know, you don't need to be like a bear that sleeps all winter, but you can take another hour of sleep. So please do follow your dreams every day and stay consistent every day. You know, and share your dreams with others, because that inspires a lot. And thank you for being who you are. And I wish you a great day. Thank you. Hey, I forgot to tell you something. Sorry about that. I'll tell you now, okay? So one more thing that impacts really good, well actually 2 more things that impact your sleep really good is train. Train your body. Cardio, good stuff. I already changed my clothes, you know, because in between, you know, what happens, like you forget something. Well, no, but I wanted to tell you this. So train your body. Train is really good. Training your body, it's like, you know, pushing your limits, pushing your body, that the heart is working, that the muscles are, you know, healthy, and your metabolism is also better. And a crucial thing is don't use phones, you know, smartphones, iPhones, all phones, and computers before you go to bed. Yeah, at least half an hour, or if, well, at least 20 minutes, 15 minutes. You know, just don't. Why? Because of the blue light that it's radiating, you know, out of these boxes. They actually are causing some reaction inside of your eye. There is one receptor that then tells to your brain that, you know, it's still a blue daylight blue thing. Oh, it's not time to sleep yet. Don't put those hormones out. Yeah, just that you know, it's don't use it. Yeah, or if you want, you can get, I have this really cool app called Twilight on smartphone. And if you don't have a smartphone and iPhone, I don't know, find something that is twilightish. So it takes away all the blue light, and it's like dark and reddish, more orangey reddish. And the second thing for the computer, f.lux, f.lux. So that is a really cool app that takes away the blue light from your computer. And you know, so this thing, because the thing is in hormones inside of your head that get released or not released, so your body then is not really ready for sleeping. So at least half an hour of not watching your phones and using this you know, apps really help. So I just wanted to tell you that. Have a good time.